Peace, what up? This is Doc Blake with the 71st episode of The Last Piece to the Puzzle. The motto for me is silver, gold, and cryptos equals freedom because they are decentralized assets and they're going to play an important part in the immediate, the short term, and the long term futures. And with that being said, definitely go check out the Ethereum website, see what we have to offer. You can purchase a copy of my cousin's book called Check This Out. It's basically about him going around the globe visiting ancient ancestral sites, as we call them, or ancient structures or ancient civilizations or very old civilizations, however you want to look at it. But giving you insight, giving people this information and pictures that they might not normally receive during a normal education, right? We all understand that and know about that. So, and with that being said, let's get straight into the charts today. Some interesting stuff. Let's pull it up. All right, and as you see, we're looking at Bitcoin on the 4-hourly. This is the same flag formation that I had yesterday. You can see we kind of busted out, had a fake out, came all the way back down and tested this trend line that we started back in November of 2020. So we tested this trend line, bounced off of it. It looks like we're still doing some consolidation as Bitcoin got rejected at around the $52,000, $51,000, $51,800 level. And then we came all the way back down to retest this yellow support line because this was acting as resistance, right? Basically the level before the next level, which is the all-time high. And if we bust through this blue line, we'll probably go retest the all-time high back up 50 at the purple line at $59,000. But we're coming back down to kind of gain some more momentum, in my opinion. I do think we're probably going to continue up. There's just too many people entering the crypto space, too many big players, and I just don't see them letting the price drop. And because Bitcoin is a technology, which we're going to talk about the pioneers of technology today and why these pioneers like Bitcoin and Ethereum are so important to the crypto space, right? And so what we're really looking for here is to bounce off of this $47,000 level. If not, we'll probably come back down and retest the $41,000 level if we bust through this yellow line. But like I said, this is not financial advice, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's just too much bullish momentum, and if we do bust this red line, we can come all the way back down to $33,000, which was the confirmation point basically of our last I guess you can call it mini blow off top. These might be the blow off tops in this new market, so look for a bounce here. If I was a trader, I would probably start looking to take a long on Bitcoin. This is not financial advice. This is strictly for entertainment, yo, and for my own good and anybody that can learn anything from it. So this is definitely not financial advice. I'm not telling anybody to take a long on Bitcoin right now. I'm just saying I think we're probably going to bounce here. It does look like it's in a consolidation form, and that's what I would look to see right now, to go back and retest that $52,000 level. If not, if we bust through, hey, strong hands hodl, buy more, buy the dip. That's what we say. So that's all the information I'm going to give you on the charting today. And I really wanted to focus in on the technology of Bitcoin, the companies that I say, or at least the symbols on the puzzle today of the companies that I call the pioneers of the crypto space. And number one, of course, I got to go with Bitcoin. Why? Bitcoin, Satoshi created the proof of work blockchain, the proof of work peer-to-peer cash system. So of course you have to put Bitcoin up in that upper echelon as the pioneers of the space. Number one is Bitcoin. So that's where we're going to start. And this is necessarily not in order. I'm just talking about the pioneers, but I have to put Bitcoin as number one, even though it might not perform better than the rest of these. And next, I'm going to give you Ethereum. Why I told Bitcoin was number one because of the proof of work technology that it was based upon, right? Ethereum is number two, or not number two, but it's going to be my next selection because of Vitalik creating the smart contract platform. That's very huge for the crypto space, in my opinion. Smart contracts are amazing, in my opinion. I love Ethereum. It's one of the greatest creations. It's right next to Bitcoin, in my opinion. Smart contracts are the future. It's the OG of the smart contract space. So everybody that's trying to do what they do, I can't really get down with you too much. You have to do something different, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Ethereum's going to get it all together at one point, and then what's going to be left for these other companies that just are copycats? And I'm not going to name them. I'm not going to create enemies right now. But my next pick is Polkadot. Polkadot is basically a parachain system that's trying, and the goal is to unite all the blockchains and have basically that you can plug in the Bitcoin blockchain to the Polkadot parachain. You can plug in the Ethereum blockchain into the Polkadot parachain. You can plug in other platforms, other blockchains into this technology, basically trying to merge the whole crypto space. Polkadot is mega, in my opinion, and I've been talking about it for a while now on Last Piece of the Puzzle. So definitely pay attention to my picks. You know, this is not financial advice, but I do this for free, and a lot of people could have made a lot of money off of my calls if you go back and check my track record, honestly. And my next pick is Chainlink. Chainlink is the oracle for Ethereum, and if you know, basically you have to have an oracle to bring in information from the real world, and it be validated on the blockchain, and that's basically what Chainlink does. It sets the standard for the information coming in from the real world onto the Ethereum blockchain, such as prices and indexes and things like that. So I have to have Chainlink as a pioneer. And also my next pioneer is Uniswap. Now, mind you, all these last three were all built on Ethereum. So understand how big Ethereum is, because these are all pioneers of the crypto space, of tools that I would consider are necessary for the progression of the movement. So basically you have Uniswap that is a decentralized exchange using Ethereum and the Chainlink protocol. Really huge pioneer. So you don't need to go to a centralized exchange to do transactions now. You can swap tokens that are ERC20 on Ethereum, which most of the tokens in the space, people don't know this, are actually built on one token, and that's Ethereum. A lot of the coins that you see on Coinbase are actually programmed on top of Solidity, which is the program used for Ethereum. So you can store all this stuff in an Ethereum wallet, which is really amazing if you think about the that information. And of course, my next pick is the CryptoPunks, basically the NFT space and what it's being used for. They were pioneers in the NFT space. That shout out to Larva Labs. I don't know anybody, but hey, I'm giving y'all a shout out anyway, because bravo on your work, man. Your work speaks for itself. The brilliance. You know, these punks are going for $30,000, $100,000. I seen one go for like $700,000. I mean, that's huge. It's a huge accomplishment in the world of art. It's the ability to validate a digital artist's work, and there only be one or whatever, however many copies they make of that, and you can easily validate it. So people who get confused on NFTs, realize you're right. Most NFTs are trash. They're garbage. But if you're a art junkie, you can scout the ones that are actually worth money, or you can try to at least, and try to get there before they all get bought up. That's how NFTs truly work. Most of them are garbage. You're right. But there will be some that hold their value. So don't sleep on that. And my last and my favorite, y'all should know this by now, is number one, Theta. Why? Because Theta solves one of the most problematic real life scenarios in the world, which is a lack of high-speed internet. See, people in America really take things like that for granted because we have access to high-speed internet. But think about all the people that don't. And Theta is helping solve that by the sharing of bandwidth and incentivizing people to do so. Now, that is only a few sentences on their technology. But if you understand the implementations, or you know what I mean, of having such a technology, of being able to cut these big companies' bandwidth costs in half, literally by a sheer program, an algorithm, is huge. So that's why a lot of people have some, not a lot, but the people who are really knowing what they're doing are talking about Theta and talking about what it can do. So Theta is my number one because you're being incentivized to share your bandwidth, and they patent this technology all wrapped into a smart contract capable blockchain where there is a finite number of tokens, which is theta, and what theta can be used to produce theta fuel. But I loved how they split those two tokens. They could have easily called theta fuel theta as well, but then they would have had they wouldn't have had a finite number such as Bitcoin, because Ethereum still doesn't have a finite number. So those are my picks, and I'm open that theta is my favorite coin. I don't really see how it's not going to be used. Sony just got on the theta boat. I think they're going to start a validator node. So keep up with theta. If you need help getting it, contact me. And I think that's all I have to say. This is your boy Doc Blake. Definitely go check out these coins. And like I said, this is not financial advice, but always take your time. My last video I talked about how important it was to dollar cost average. Get what you can when you can. You know what I'm saying? As simple as that. But like I said, if you're going to need to have that money back that you're putting into crypto in the next 4 to 5 months, I wouldn't put it in. You know what I'm saying? Put less in. Put what you can afford to lose. That's what we say. Put what you can afford to lose, because you shouldn't be going to take your investment out in the next 5 months. This is a long-term game. It doesn't happen overnight. People. I got it in late 2018 at a great time. A lot of people weren't able to do that. But I've been dollar cost averaging ever since, and I still do to this day. So this is your boy Doc Blake with the 71st episode of The Last Piece to the Puzzle. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.